All right, what's going on, guys? I'm here with Cormac from FSC. Cormac has been in FSC for about 3 months now. And yeah, I just want to ask him a couple questions about, like how he's got on his experience and all. So I guess before we get started, Cormac, do you want to just like introduce yourself, where you're from, your name, what you're doing business-wise, all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, yeah. So I'm Cormac. I'm 18, and yeah, basically I've been dilly-dallying around with business modules. So been, I've had a lot of like business modules that just haven't worked out, and I've tried many times. And I'm trying to study dropshipping at the moment. So far it's going pretty well, and I'm from Kildare, which is in Ireland, and yeah.
Awesome, amazing. And yeah, just tell me like real quick, I guess, what was like, like what was your life like before joining FSC, in terms of, like having other like-minded Christian entrepreneurs around you, like brotherhood, connections, all that kind of stuff.
So if I'm being honest, I had no friends with regards like Christian entrepreneur. I had a few Christian friends, so it was a beautiful moment because what happened was I was praying and I was saying, God, like I want friends, and then I actually got going to a church, and it was nice. It was really nice, but like I was only talking to them on the weekend, so I didn't really get that kind of connection with them. I guess I wouldn't really go out to them and stuff like that, and we're kind of only friends in church. So I was like, God, like I want people that I can, that have like minded, so that are Christian, that are entrepreneur, that are into fitness and stuff like that. And I was like, God, like it's in your hands, like I'm trusting you. And then like I got the Freedom Seeker community, which is, I haven't regretted it at all. It's just been absolutely amazing experience, like because beforehand I literally had no Christian friends at all, and then I started getting the Christian friends, and then I needed more lads, that real brotherhood. Because I felt like that's what I was missing, because I was on my self improvement journey, and I don't know, it was just wasn't really working out. I suppose like I kept on looking at one like business module, then switching to another, and then I was looking at certain self improvement YouTubers, and I'd be in that watching all those videos and then not implementing them. So with Freedom Seeker, it has really helped me since, because I have an accountability partner that is keeping me accountable, and it's really just helped me to just do it, and not just dilly dallying around, as I said.
Yeah, no, that's awesome, and I'm so glad to hear that. And I'm so happy to that you made that decision and took the jump because I think maybe if I'm not wrong, you were like a little bit not hesitant in the first place, but like maybe you weren't in the right position to join. I remember like we were on one call sometime, and you were like, "No, I'm in. Like I want to join, but I'm not sure financially." And I was like, "Man, if it's not the right thing right now, like like that's absolutely fine. Like we can get this down the line. We'll stay in touch regardless." So yeah, what was that like? Did you kind of have some hesitations before joining, or like yeah, that kind of stuff?
Yeah, so I suppose, yeah, 100% I did, because like I just didn't like think, oh, are these legit? And I just didn't really know who the lads were. So I got onto a call with Julian, and like at the start we didn't really click, and then we were just talking about the Freedom Seeker community, and he asked me where I was from, and I said Ireland, and he goes, "Oh, my business partner's from Ireland." So I started talking to Sean, and Sean just kind of I felt so comfortable around him because we're both Irish, both having a laugh, and he reassured me that it's no pressure in joining, and that's what stood out to me about the Freedom Seeker community, is that there's no pressure to join. They're so calm, and they actually want to be your friend, instead of just, oh, here, give me your money, like.
Yeah.
So that's to be honest with you, that's 90% why I actually joined, was because I seen that he was Christian, and that he's what I want, like entrepreneurship, sports, working out, all these things, but he's not doing it for the money. He genuinely loves what he's doing, and he genuinely wants to help me, because you'd watch all these YouTubers and they say, oh, do this, do that, do that, and you just, they don't really know you, but in
Yeah.
Freedom Seeker, they know you. We actually have a good like relationship. So then I started getting onto the calls, and I started realizing how nice you and Julian were, and just how like you just helped me so much with my faith with God, like doing Bible studies on Saturdays, and it's just really just helped me, honestly.
Amazing. Yeah, no, that's awesome. That's so good to hear. And like, I guess you kind of already answered it, but I don't know if you have another answer as well. I was going to ask, like, what do you think kind of makes FSC different to other communities that are out there?
Yeah, so a big difference, to be honest with you, because I've been in like certain, like, I guess kind of groups and communities, and a lot of them have been to do with business, and I just didn't feel like the connection to the top people in there. Like, like you'd ask a question and you'd be waiting days for a reply and stuff like that. But like me and Sean, we always hop on the call. We always check up on each other, and I call him out, he calls me out, and it's that's the difference between the communities is that they put you up with an accountability partner that helps you to stay accountable to your goals. And there's been a few times I've slipped up and then Sean calls me out, and I'm like, for example, I was putting on weight when I was trying to lose weight, and because my gym it burnt down, so I'm not really training as much in the gym. But I was kind of putting on a bit of weight, and my diet was slacking, and I said like, Sean, I've been slacking, I'll be honest with you. And he says, right, we need to sort this out straight away. And that was, what was that, about a week and a half ago, maybe
Yeah,
two
I'd say
weeks
so.
ago.
Yeah,
And I've been losing a lot of weight. I'm
amazing.
strict on my diet, like I've messed up a little bit, but like overall, I've been doing really well. I've lost a
Yeah,
lot of weight. I've lost the love handles. I'm starting to see a little bit of abs. I'm getting
yeah, you're looking
that's the
good now,
thing about the
man.
community is thank you, bro. I appreciate it. But that's the difference between FSC and any other community is that they actually work one on one with you, and they sit down with you and write out your goals with you, and then they just basically have a map on how we're going to achieve that goal for you.
Yeah, amazing. No, that's a great answer. I love that, man. Thank you so much. And then like, do you feel like, you got what you were looking for like when you joined? Would you say you did?
Oh, 100%. Like use just outdone yourselves. It was just amazing. Just I'm not messing. Like I've been doing self improvement for like 2 3 years,
Mm.
and I'd be there listening to like Hamza and Tate and all these people, and I'd be just like, yeah, man, I need to do it, and then I wouldn't take action. And I was like, I just didn't know what it was that I was missing because like I started journaling, I started meditating, I was doing all these good habits and I was working out continuously, but there was something that was missing, and it was the brotherhood. It was that accountability as well.
Mm.
And just like since joining, like like I'm working every single day on my business. I'm I have a part time job. Well, no, sorry, I have between I work around 4 days a week in
Yeah,
a shop as well. So it's it's tough at times when you're not in the job, and then Sean's here encouraging me to keep going, keep putting in the effort and stuff like that. And I'm working really hard. Like sometimes it could be 10 hour days, and he's helped me with my faith. He says like, "Come on, we'll wake up at 7, we'll do a Bible study." There's been certain things that I've been lacking in, and like diet, and he's put me on to different people that are. Sorry, excuse me. He's put me on different people. He's put me on to different people in the freedom seeker community that has helped me. Like Frederick has helped me with my diet a lot, and he's made me realize how to not give in to those cravings, and then just keep me accountable the whole time. That's the one thing, guys, I can just reassure you with, and that has been the most help is the accountability that is in freedom seeker community. Because, like, I'll be honest, it's not for the faint-hearted. Like like you're
yeah,
gonna be called out on your stuff. So if you're messing up, like you have to get your act together. And Sean and Julian and like anyone else in the group chat will help you, like whatever it is, whether it be money, whether it be editing a video, whether it be YouTube or diet, working out, whatever. Like there's somebody in that compartment
Mm.
already that is willing to help you. And I just love that brotherhood. It's just it's I've put it this way, I've never looked back. I've never
Awesome.
said, oh, I wanted a refund or thought about a refund. No, never. I've just 100% happy with it.
Amazing. Yeah, no, I love to hear that, man. And yeah, no, that brotherhood is so powerful. Even for us, like, it's
Yeah.
so beautiful, and like I really love what we're building here for sure. And then would you say like, I guess right, 'cause, like first question I asked was kind of like, oh, like where were you at before joining? You said you didn't really have many people, that or anybody really that was like-minded Christian. Like, where are you at now in terms of that stuff? Like, what does that look like?
Yeah, so now like I have a Bible study every Saturday, which has helped my faith. Sean is my accountability partner, so he's helped me with my fitness. So as I said, I've lost weight. I've been putting in the hours into my side hustle. I've been just I've been it's just really changed me, especially like my mental health and my mentality, because like Sean has made me like just like a savage when it comes to working out, when it comes to putting in the effort and stuff like that. And like he's really helped me with it because now I don't feel lonely. Like
Mm.
beforehand, I was feeling lonely. I was like, man, like I've no one that is there to pray for me or to help me out in whatever struggle that I'm going through in that moment. And just having like the brotherhood now is just it's literally I'm not like exaggerating at all. It has changed my life because now I have a brotherhood. I have people keep me accountable. I have people just to even talk to. It doesn't even have to be about self improvement. I
Yeah.
can just talk to Sean about like football, about the gym, whatever it is, and they're just so supportive in everything that I do. And oh, it's really changed my life. Like now I'm working, as I said, like 10-hour days. I'm studying. I'm like my diet is on point, my training is on point, my relationship with God is going really well. Like I'm doing like reading the Bible so much, I'm praying so much, I'm going for runs, I'm doing sprints, I'm doing even different types of workouts. Like at the start I was just doing bodybuilding, but Sean kind of showed me that I was a good fighter, so I need to prepare myself for him. So I started
Yeah.
fighting as well. So
Yeah, no,
yeah.
that's good, man. Yeah, actually, I was just thinking about it as well. I'm gonna set up a little thing because David's coming over from Brazil on the 30th of August, so he'll be here for like four or
Okay.
5 days. So I'm gonna try set something up, get it all the Irish guys together. We'll do some sparring, maybe go for a hike, go for a surf, go
Yeah,
for
yeah,
anything
yeah.
like that. So yeah,
Yeah,
that's very like that's coming up soon, next few weeks. So we'll get that going today for sure. But yeah, so then like I guess what are you most excited for now, like going forward? Yeah, in terms of FSC, I guess.
so it has to be the meetups, like
Mm.
like it's so cool, like being able to talk to you on the phone and everything, but just that in person, like meeting up, getting food together, going on runs together, just basically become better versions of ourselves together. And that's what I'm really looking forward to, is just the meetups.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, that's sick. Yeah, because you met one of the guys so far, right? I think, but it's just like we're
Yeah,
gonna get some bigger stuff going.
yeah, yeah,
Awesome,
yeah,
amazing.
yeah.
And
So
then I guess last question is like, what's next for you? Like, just you, like like for like what's next for Cormac in terms of business wise and everything? Yeah.
for me, what I really want to do is leave my job.
Yeah.
So Sean is keeping me accountable with my side hustle. So I have to be bringing in a certain amount each month, and he's keeping me accountable on how much have I brought in this month and have you made it this many sales and stuff like that. So it's definitely going all in on my side hustle and being able to quit that job and just being able to travel with like Sean, with Julian, go visit like Julian, and like just being able to travel with them and stuff like that, just having that time freedom. And like I just think that'd be great for me, just to really go all in on business basically, and just continue to become the best version of myself. Like the fitness and everything, that's all in point, and just now is just business side of things.
Yeah, no, that's amazing. That's exciting. And I know you're gonna crush it definitely in the next few months for sure. So I'm excited to see where that goes. And maybe we can do another interview in a couple of months when you're, or maybe some like so we can do something in person if we sit down. We're at some nice villa in Italy or something, and see how that
Yeah,
goes.
yeah,
Love it,
yeah,
man. All right, that is amazing. Yeah. So thanks so much for that. That's pretty much all the questions I had for you.
yeah.
If you have any
One
other,
thing,
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
one thing, one thing I could say to people that are hesitant on joining, it's the thing that is stopping you from becoming the best version of yourself as brotherhood, because you don't need to do it alone. Because for 2 years long, I was there doing it by myself. I was trying to wake up early, and I was trying to not watch this, and I was trying to stop being on social media. And that's another thing that Sean has helped me out, is cutting out social media. Like, I'd go on it sometimes, but like I'm not addicted to it anymore, and I'm not addicted to YouTube. And it's something that I'd really, really encourage you. Like, just even hop on a call with them and just let them talk to you, because it's it's what's holding you back from becoming the best version of yourself in a way, because you have that accountability. Because it's very easy to just be by yourself and just not act on what you said that you're going to do, and that really destroys your confidence, because only you know your own thoughts. Because you know that, like, for example, oh, I'm going to start that business, and oh, like, I'm going to watch this video and this video, but you're not taking action. But that's the difference. When you join Freedom Seeker, they make you take action, and they call you out if you don't, because they don't do it in a hateful way at all. Don't get me wrong, they say it in a loving way, but it's something that really convicts you and makes you realize, man, like, Sean's doing really well this month. Let me try catch up to him. So it's don't try to do things by yourself. Two are better than one in all scenarios. In just with business, with relationships, with everything. Like, that's what you're missing is having a brotherhood because it's the difference between doing well with self improvement and doing amazing with self improvement.
100%. Yeah, no, powerful message. I love that, man. Yeah, thanks so much. You killed that.